I can do it. I can do it better than I'll do.
Oh,
Verona
dude,
makes the
didn't
best
leave me
main course.
hanging today.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, let's get full buffs up. We have a few people can hop out and get that summon.
What's on?
That new warlock.
Already done.
He's in group 7. I'm about to move to 4.
It's already here. Oh, they fixed it to where A's can move now?
No, you have lead, but if you used to have lead, I don't know how it works. Because sometimes when I have A, I can do it. Other times I can't. I think it's just you had to be
Yeah, buffs are ticking, guys. Good call, Frost. Let's get moving, guys. Final buffs. Make sure we have everything we need. I'm eating.
Who's gonna be my dump bucket?
Giggity.
All meta trainers.
Laz, if you can grab that, that's fine. Next one, we'll pick it up. Need to grab mana anyways. Alright, remember guys, simple mechanics. Big mana drains here. Quickly identify the abilities on the Sentinel. We're going to clump them up and isolate the one that has the Thunderclap. Move it away. Everybody stacks on the Sentinels by default to avoid the shadow damage one. Go ahead and pull here. Incoming.
Don't forget to change loot.
Alright. Remember big aggro range on these guys, so same tinks as we normally do. Throughout most of this stuff on the trash flesh sticks, you'll kind of just be back up in the group, and we'll start working you in on assignments. Alright, pulling in 5 seconds.
Don't open up on one until we call it.
Yeah, slow DP. Don't DPS anything yet at start. Clump them up. Isolate the one with Thunderclap. Pulling in 3, 2, 1, incoming. I have Thunderclap on Pro. I'm moving it away. I'm moving Star away.
Diamonds with left.
Shadow reflect, careful.
Normally it's either, when we get to Star, it's either melee out or jump in and out, avoiding the Thunderclaps. What are the other two that we're killing? Yeah, kill Mortal Strike second to last. Mortal Strike will make him untauntable and do an aggro drop. So as soon as you guys get over to Star, you gotta blow up Star. And then every time they die, you got to big heals on Rage Ma as they die. The enrage fucks us up more and more. Alright. Just a big dick on Star. A lot better than the first week of this. Yep. Alright, let's get ready for the next Eradicator. Alright, we got one coming. Mana drain. Pulling now.
Get ready to kill the other one quickly.
I'm gonna back up. I don't want to pull it quite yet.
Get a hunter up ready.
Yeah, a hunter can pull the other one.
after this. Hey, last look at raid chat. Swap engine for
I got a coffer key. What comes from those coffers?
No idea.
Just idols? Okay.
No. What's your fucking problem?
I got a coffer key in AQ20. Is it the same one?
No.
No, those
No,
ones only
those
open
are-
coffers.
Those are just Scarab copper key. These are greater.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
Start marking these guys.
a little bit longer on mana. Yeah, but marking the same thing I always do.
Should be good to pull it. Just go back.
Alright, pulling in 3, 2, 1. Magic detection early. Call it out. Star shadow, stack on star.
Stack, everyone stack.
Stack on star. Stack on star especially.
Go on circle.
We can kill star. Since we're stacked, it does nothing. You can kill star and circle early. So circle and star.
Well, as a hunter, I'm just gonna slash it. Okay.
It's a nightfall.
Wing flip.
Which is that?
Kill triangle after star.
No, circle.
Or circle, yeah. Circle or star, doesn't matter.
Diamonds reflect.
Triangle's gonna do thorns for all the
You have
melee.
rainbow?
Just be careful on triangle. Don't kill yourself.
So I'm gonna start talking about the boss real quick so we're ready to go.
Hey,
Fixes melee positioning. I don't think people are really kind of getting what's going on. So if you are not a main tank or a primary interrupter, then you need to be roaming whenever there's not a scram on your platform. And when there is a scram on your platform, you need to be standing in the spot they blink to so that they this is for offense rather than me. You're standing in the spot they blink to so that the aggro goes to you and they don't start burning off. When there's multiple scarams on platforms, the off tanks need to be roaming and picking up ads and trying to pull them back to their main platform. So again, if there's no scram on your platform and you are not a main tank or a main interrupter, you need to be roaming around. And then we also need to just like kind of calm down when there's a moving boss up. Get positioning good and heal up and all that stuff. And as always, you know, big counter spells and sheeps on them because I get mind control.
Does anyone not have a mount?
We got a couple new guys.
I already gave the 2 mounts out.
alright, so Mad traditionally tanks here, along with Exacerbates on the right, or on the left side with me, and who's on the right side with
Quellen.
Rage?
Right.
Quellion is. No, wait, Quellion's right, and who's on the right side with Quellion?
Glock.
Okay, Glokey's not. Yeah, Glokey's here. Alright, Glokey's tanking right side with Quellion.
want to put flesh sticks for somebody who's actually prospect instead of Loki?
Yeah, so I want to put Flesh Sticks middle so he can learn this the way we do it, and he'll kind of basically emulate Mad, and by next week, if Flesh is with us again, we can rotate him in. But I want to put people that have done this before, that we've done it before with us. Yeah, basically, Flesh, you'll just roam, and then pick up any ads anytime there's 2 or 3 on one spot. And just chip in with interrupts however you can. I think everyone knows what they're doing. Last check for buffs. Everything should be good still.
Example writing sets if you haven't already.
Can someone mark Fifi? I can't mark my own.
What do you want it?
Anything, star, that's fine.
Alright, so remember, like Schmoozy said, at all times you need one melee standing where they're going to port to. Otherwise they'll pop there, and without having anyone on their threat table, they'll blow someone up that's ranged.
And that is the main tank if there's no
Yep,
illusion on
or
their
the
platform,
second tank.
off tank if there isn't.
Exactly. So while we can roam as off tanks, you still need to be ready to stay home if your main tank is tanking something. So if there's one guy up, we need both the main tank and off tank back home. Alright, everyone's ready to go. Step up to the bottom of the ramp if you're ready. Everyone come down the ramp. Alright, most people are here, I think. Teen, are you good to go? I just haven't seen you move. Alright, everyone's pulling in 3, or Rage, go ahead and count it down, sorry. Last call for writing set.
Pulling at
Should it be right transporter?
Remember to mark. Yeah. Remember on every port we have to, or every split, we have to mark. Okay.
Dagger, guys.
Sometimes it seems like it does a soft drop where it doesn't blink, but it moves. It's like it chose to blink to the same spot it was already at.
Good kick. You ready, boss?
Yep, Fifi's going.
There it is, left side.
Fizzlewing's down. Do you want to do this?
So we have Unuk and
Yeah,
Fizzle down because of him targeting ranged. Gotta prevent that. Here's the splits.
Middle is real. Target is far left moon. Moon.
Thanks, in.
Off tanks be in the spot to it's gonna port to, or the main tank if you're blank.
I got the first kick on left side.
Flesh sticks is mind controlled. Which one are we burning right now?
Kill
Moon.
And then what's second? Square.
Okay, so Flesh Stick should have been picking up one right. There was two up there forever.
Yeah, he was mind controlled over by me.
One that went.
But Locks, go back to doing your...
Alright, backup tank on pro sides, mind controlled, so Flesh come back to where you got mind controlled last time. We need you over here as backup.
Bring him back.
That's right, run it too.
And blue is standing in the correct spot where Flesh should stand. Yes, stand on blue of Flesh, because that's where he'll port to. So I'll grab him, and then you stay standing here for the next one if he ports again. There you go.
Ready?
Wait, guys.
Sorry, Penis, I was trying there. I think you stayed alive somehow.
You ready? Boss, for the next
Yeah,
one?
he's already in.
Multiples.
Alright, X is kill target. X is kill target. Moon is real.
X and then square right.
Right. Sheep las.
Better interrupts. Exacerbate getting the off tank spot. I got it. Just need someone. There you go.
Finish off X, please.
X and then square. Pro's mind controlled. Need backup tank on pro side.
Almond's MC.
Flush is on the other side.
Yeah, Flesh, come back to pro's side. There you go. And stand where pro's standing right now, Flesh. In case another one ports here. Need a tank standing on that. Perfect. There it is.
All on square. Don't target the
Alright,
Everything's
pro's back out. I'm taunting. Alright, pro's got it. Alright, big.
Flush is on mid.
Omen, is that with you?
I'm dead.
What do you guys think? We got 3 down.
We're good.
We're okay.
Alright, get ready. This is your time to regen. It's easy to control one. So let your cooldowns reset if we have anything. We can get our B-reses up, heal them. Interrupt should be perfect with just one up. We can slow DPS down for a second. Alright,
Last matter.
get ready. We're at 28%. Get ready to remark. 26, 26. Hunter's ready. 25. Here's the split.
Alright, far right is real. Far right is
Blow
real.
up square.
Square is real.
Stay on square, other side. Blow him up. Big interrupts.
Skill 1 down.
Get square down. We're almost 10%.
Everyone focus
Blow up
on-
square. Blow your cooldowns.
Everyone should get square.
Get the other one off pro if you can. Square's still here.
Interrupt that on right.
2%. 2%. 1%.
Good job, guys.
Good job, guys.
Foul warding and prophecy boots. Pretty good nature is this neck. Alright, let's get ready to move. Get quick summon or reses up. So yeah, the week we had no deaths on that fight, we wiped on it several times the night before, because that was when the raids reset, and we tried to get a impromptu AQ together. So people were really on point that night. The night after, multiple wipes, everyone executed perfectly. That was a pretty good job. Yeah, we got some new people. Overall, not bad. Also, we just got to remember to stay sharp on that encounter and just execute. But
If you're at current NR with
or I'm cap. It's just a matter of stat trading. So.
Would like a res so I can leave.
Looks like Sizen doesn't have a bug mount, so next time we drop one, just to put that out there.
Yep.
Yeah, trash is easy. We got a couple tanks in the other room too.
Just make sure they're once the reses are up. Yeah, once everyone's alive, I'm fine if you guys pull trash.
They're pulled.
All right, skull.
I grabbed the X.
So the tanks don't need much resist. They are not using it.
Distance, maybe.
Yeah, that's in my opinion that should be priority to big melee DPS. Alright, let's keep moving. AQ speed run time, boys.
Sounds good.
So we're going for
Congrats, Ed.
3 bucks, right?
We're just gonna clump up the first 3 patrols and kill them all at once. We're pulling trash.
I got it on. It's not there yet.
Oh, good catch up. No one wants these boots.
Remember mini ones.
Guys, even go prospect.
Remember to call out the idols if you see one, where it is. Or yeah, call out the artifacts. It's one of these warriors up here. Closest one to the group.
Can't speedrun if you're walking.
Melee, you can stand on these and you can stand in front of them and get in towards walls.
Wait for the patrols.
Yeah, because
Double pull this week.
we wiped on this when we didn't have the patrols.
Yeah, in fact, you're right. We should just pull the patrol.
There are few.
It's sketch, but yeah, you can pull the patrol around the corner just by standing where Rage is.
Just don't get knocked in the hands, guys.
That's what happened to who, wasn't it? We got knocked back after the patrol pull.
Canadian.
What happened to Canadian?
Got knocked in those houses.
Where is he?
He's in shame. His hand.
Anybody got position here?
Ow. Oh.
CT.
Did they reset?
Oh fuck, I just pulled the side. Alright, try and pull it all the way back. Keep Rage up. I'll pull the skull away. Let's just try to focus skull down away from everyone over here to the side where pro is. Quellion, yeah, be careful of that corner because that's where the patrol's from. Alright, I'll just mark skulls on which ones we want to kill, I guess. Skull and X next. There they are. Yeah, that took a long time. But they do walk out into the hall. Like, we dodged it there, so we just need to pull back and... Yeah, sorry for the surprise. Skull's about to pop. Yeah, I don't care who picks that shit up. We ask that you send it to the guild bank so we can pass it out to people who need stuff, but I know it's a bitch to carry all that. Alright, get ready for patrol. Alright, here they come. So there's 2 patrols, sorry. That's the one that does not pass out here. Another one moves faster and comes right to where I'm standing now. Anik has a flying carpet mount. Dude, I had a pretty sick eye level on Legion before I stopped. Okay, so it's the same patrol, but that's just a different part of their patrol. Yeah. Remember, these guys are gonna have little babies, so.
I popped it.
Nice lag spike.
So yeah, what we'll do is, assuming warriors don't have it down from the Prophet fight, we'll just alternate AoE shouts. And Exacerbate has one too. Can't count him out. And that'll be a lot easier maybe if we just try to kill them all 3 at the same time, like a core hound, like tab them through, and then we just blow 1 AoE shout each patrol.
Artifact here.
Yeah, that guy's approach time replacement.
Good.
Honestly, if we can do that without deaths, I don't care if you tank it. So that would be awesome. I think people maybe didn't give you enough time, and they also popped at different times, so...
There's a warlock. Probably help find himself to death.
Keep the pace up.
Where's the artifact at?
And Susan.
Oh, look, Idra, it's your friend.
Right.
Vasila Turkin. What's his EV?
Are we waiting for another
Alright.
attack?
No. I'm pulling. No, it was the same one. That was just a different point in its patrol. Alright, I'm gonna mount pull. Pulling.
Fuck, Loki.
Thank you.
Split.
So I don't want to. It's always a mistake to make the same tank skull and X, especially when the raid's gonna lean in the skull. So Fikey, I almost got Fikey killed there by not putting enough threat into X. It's my fault. But we'll put another tank on X from now on.
We got pro paladins, they saved me.
Well, it wasn't me, so...
I got a taunt off right as you got bubbled, but you were like 20% health, so it was a great bubble.
Yeah, you're welcome. I logged on a spec did bubble you log back over to Lazarmana.
So you can sell the dirge recipe,
Yeah.
but then you just don't get it for yourself.
Yeah.
50 gold what?
You have a what?
050 gold? Is this military?
Maybe 50 cent.
No. 050 is how you say 50.
Isn't it actually 00?
We're good for the
No,
next
I'm not
one.
talking about the time.
Yep, I'm pulling.
Do you get tank targets for these little 2 platforms?
What'd you say?
Do you have tank targets? Because we got like 2 platforms.
Yeah, I haven't given him a new assignment yet.
No, tell him.
I should though. He can pick up X every time from now on. Flesh sticks on these trash.
Gotcha.
Just to speed it up a little bit.
Yeah, that's a smart idea for sure. I'm wondering what the best strat is, and it might make sense to have someone tank all of them, and then another tank either try to grab Skull and tank it at one at a time and mark them as we go. I don't know if we want to pull them away. It's probably better to cleave everything and just put melee in a nook where they're like, they're not hitting the back. They're just gonna have to stand in the front.
Where is that guy? No.
He's chasing Quillian.
For a moment I thought he was going to do a silver tactic.
But yeah, it would probably be smooth if we clumped them all up and got in a corner like this, and all melee stood on top of the tank, and then range stood out of range in the knockback. That'd probably be a lot faster. Yeah, go ahead.
So we're gonna run in when she's heading away from us, so that we can spread out as we run into the room. We're gonna be spread out at all times, and the idea is that range DPS, you just open up on everything in order while staying safe, so staying away from all the ads that are rolling around. And melee, you're gonna be running away when they're roll winning and going in when they're not.
10 seconds a mana.
Drop aggro all the time, so you always gotta be watching their target of target and running away towards you, and just stay away from the boss because they will
Pulling.
two-shot you when you're whirlwinding. And so the idea is just to get all the ads down to as little depth as possible and get on the boss because they will just stay away from the whirlwinding stuff when they're not.
Another thing melee can be doing is just running out when they approach, 40%. Go get on something stationary. Increase your DPS as well as mitigate the knockback. Let ranged finish him off after the knockback.
Looks like it's dead.
Wow, I just went down to 600 from fall damage. Back to back with Impale on me. It's a lot of damage. Check these for idols.
Check your buffs and mana when you're ready.
So everyone make sure you got full stamina here, and the name of the game is spreading out. Warriors, melee, rogues, you guys should not be trying to DPS when they're in the whirlwind mode. It lasts like 12 seconds. So you just spread out, let them do their thing, and then collapse on them as soon as they become vulnerable again. We'll have a tank taunt. Yeah. If you can get in that fast. Are you already in raid? Alright, yeah, he's about to zone in. Alright, summon Wallenby. Let's get ready to pull. But yeah, bottom line is generally the tank who picks them up will be the one to taunt and also blow a concussion blow into it. But we also need paladins to chip in on the.
That wall?
Pally's throw out Hands of Justice whenever you can, especially at the first stoppable when on skull.
Open trade with Warlocks for Healthstone guys, it will literally save your life in this fight.
Yeah, Healthstones are huge. Spot buffs on Wallenby.
Who's got improved stone?
Yep, my pistol shard.
Bit my shards.
24, dude. Give me your info and I'll farm for you.
Up next base.
Alright, everyone step up if you're ready to go. A little bit more mana. Remember, we enter the room as Satura patrols away from us. That's the goal here. Pro's going to be on Skull, Rage is on Star, Qualian on X, and Exacerbate on Square. We can't. KGT's at Noma.
We're Warlocks, we can...
You're right. I just glanced. I didn't realize there was only Warlocks low mana. But alright, get ready after they patrol away on this next one. Alright, let's move now, guys. Go, pull everyone in. Get in and spread. This first phase, they're going to whirlwind pretty early, probably. Like in 5 seconds. And you can keep them stunned to avoid entering the whirlwind. But the alright, move out. Everyone out. Whirlwind, avoid. Whirlwind ends in 9 seconds. It's on Mad. Quillian. Whirlwind ends in 3 seconds. Get ready to intercept. Alright, intercept Skull. Stun. Better stun overlays. Alright, Whirlwind coming. Everyone out. Spread. Spread out. Alright, we got stuns on Skull. Try to finish it.
Behind you. Again, don't pull this.
Alright, good kill on Skull. X is next. Keep spreading. 4 seconds left until Whirlwind's down. Get ready to intercept. 1 second, and now. Get on the X. Whirlwind coming now. 9 seconds left. Everyone spread out. Stay in range of healers towards the middle, but try to spread it. 2 seconds left on Whirlwind. Alright, it's out of it. It's done. We're on X. Try to bring X down. Alright, get away. Spread. Finish X with range. Square's next. 5 seconds. 2, 1, now. Keep him stunned. Yeah. Alright. 7 seconds left before melee are in. And since there's just one up here, we can take some pot shots, but yeah, play it safe overall. Don't take a pot shot unless you're full health, and just take one. Alright, stack your stuns. Just had to ignore mine. Everyone out. Whirlwind.
Would you guys Poppy or Deer?
Save them. What's the cooldown on it? Yeah, we might need it later. Get ready to stun. 2 seconds. Now. Everyone out. Remember to space too. This is also practice for Cthulhu spacing. Just overall, everyone has to be efficiently laid out. Stun them. Make sure we keep our dots up too. Good kidney shot. Keep blue up. Spread. Stun in 2 seconds. 1 second. Get on him. And tanks, yeah, we just need to all trade taunts there. He tends to break off even after taunts. Spread for 7 seconds. Alright. Stun. Back up. 9 seconds. Mana's pretty low at this stage, so try to limit the pot shots. Basically avoid stun. Everyone in now. Next stun. Whirlwind ending in 2 seconds. Now. Keep your dots up. Whirlwind ending in 5 seconds. 2, 1, now. Spread. He's enraged also. Big heals. Spread out. Don't take pot shots. 3 seconds until charge. And vulnerable now. Spread. Seven seconds. And now. Good job, guys. Setlit Claw, finally a weapon. And more enforcement and armaments.
Yeah, really nice.
I know armament is big for faster games, but that's faster
Oh, that Sylphid Claw looks so sick.
We already said link, by the way.
Alright, let's get ready for... oh, wait. Yeah, we gotta finish loot. So, suppression room, basically, you know, we're going to focus the elites. Don't kill the ads unless we ask for it. Everyone has to stay moving this entire time, essentially. It's a long-winded pace there. It's going to take us a few minutes to get through it. At the end, we'll have a safe spot. It's imperative everyone stacks up on whoever runs up to the safe spot, and don't eke too far forward or you'll pull the boss. Big aggro range. Go ahead and redo your buffs here.
Go, go, go. Grab possess me. Poppy get a summon? You might have to run back in if you didn't get it already.
I can do it once you get there.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Let's go.
Just have to wait till we can talk to them.
Thanks, guys. That shield's sick.
Congrats, man.
Fucking Happy Fun Rock almost caused me not get looted that armaments. One bag spot open. Alright, let's get ready to move, guys. Everyone stack up on the marks here. These are the tanks that are going to be in the front, middle, and back. Rage will be on the elites, pros on all the ads. We'll have Qualian pulling up the rear with Exacerbate roaming. And then Bruteborn, or I'm sorry, not Glute and Brute. Both of you guys can roam as well. Just pick up anything you see loose.
You need to be near the tanks at all times, but not ahead of them.
Correct.
Good to go.
Yep, get ready to pull. Last check for buffs.
Get a mark on front and back. I guess Bone will ride the back.
Chris, let's just get this started.
Thanks for the Crystal Spire, Blow G, that's pro. Alright, pulling in 3, 2, 1. Remember, we're all moving here. Everyone needs to keep moving this entire time, basically.
And quickly
hug
just stay near the tanks.
Be in front of the moon and behind the diamond.
And we'll try not to pull any extra. Get Skull right away. So, elites are priority for now. We'll kill off the ads when we need to.
If you die, run back.
Go ahead and kill the ads. Kill the ads here with the Skull. And keep moving. Kill the ads as we move. We're still moving. People in the back need to pick it up. I know it's hard for healers, but... Alright, we'll stack on the next elite, and we'll kill all the ads off immediately once we get on the elite. That's the next spot we're stopping, though, so everyone has to keep moving until then. Alright, stack on the elite, kill off all the ads. As soon as the elite guys, we keep moving. Alright, move now. Keep moving as we kill this elite. Yeah, we'll just have someone run up and stack on it when we need to. Keep moving, guys. We're a little slow there, and they're spawning behind us. Alright, kill off everything here. Get ready to move.
Thank you.
And whoever the Master Looter is, check these. They're rare, but they do drop shit.
Yeah, I have been. I've been reading it.
And do we know who's next in line for hammer? Because it'll drop on these things.
I think
Dwarf free.
the Dwarf Priest.
Follow circle, follow circle. Don't go past where I go.
Keep moving, guys. Schmoozy, if you want to go ahead and explain Frankris while we stack.
So he does a stacking dot on the tank, so we're gonna have to do a tank swap, so there's gonna be 2 tanks on the big boss, and then there's gonna be a bunch of off tanks picking up the ads. He does small ads and big
We
ads.
pulled
and
the
big
boss,
ads.
we pulled the boss, everyone running, everyone running. We got the kill. 1, 2.
Big owl DPS switching to the worms, and then we're clearing small ads whenever there's too many of them. People get ported to sides, so you have to have heals on them.
I'm at 2.
including all ranged and healers, you're gonna stack your
Worm.
melee DPS.
Get on the worm.
All
I'm at 3 now. Rage is
Rage
tanking.
All melee and range on worm.
I'll taunt back as soon as I
Your circle
drop.
so that we don't have to run too far.
Alright, it's going back to pro.
Moon.
And
You're the boss, guys.
after we kill the next worm, kill the worm and kill all the ads off with the worm. So kill the worm and all the ads right now. Just kind of reset. 2 worms. Kill both worms
Two
first.
worms.
Worms and then all the ads. I'm at 3. Rage is tanking. Yeah, save your stuns for red worms. Good call. It's the enrage. Alright, kill off all the ads and get back on Frankris after the worm's down.
All ranged and healers move near the boss.
Also, make sure we get the ads off the tanks. If you,
Not too far, move near the boss. New positioning, move near the boss if you're a ranged and healer.
big worm, another worm.
Bring these worms toward the boss.
Yeah, good call. We should pull the worms towards the boss to cleave the worms, or kill the worms and cleave the boss.
All need to stack tight.
Yeah. Good call, guys. Everyone stack closer to the... Good job. That's a good adjustment.
Battle Res and Bike on.
I'm at 3. It's on rage.
Warm up.
Second worm up.
Get on the worms.
This is way better.
Pro's taunting.
That's out of my range.
Yeah. Run the ads out.
Yeah, burn the ads down in between the next worm cycle.
Entangled.
Alright, everyone on the worm. Continue.
Get your innervate stars, yeah.
Pro's taunting. After this next worm,
Third worm. Third worm.
2 worms.
Slow cooldowns if you can.
We got lots of prot warriors, you guys. If all prot warriors, if you see a target that isn't a tank or exacerbate, or not a warrior or exacerbate, that's an obvious taunt, especially in these worms.
Go, guys.
And
Get Battle Reses on some DC.
Pro's taunting.
I use mine on popping, so.
Get Fizzle and Wallaby up priority.
On the left.
So Link, are you in the boss room or did you die in the
I'm right next to the skull.
get another Battle Res on Fizzlewine?
I'm sizing.
I'm at 4 stacks. Rage Moss got it. Focus star when you guys get a chance. It's an ad that's on pro. Doesn't really matter that much. Pro's got it.
Another one.
Go ahead and AoE everything. Finish this worm, AoE all the ads, and get ready for this final push on Frankris. Kill off all the ads real quick. Alright, get on the boss. Go and finish him. Worm coming. Still have to switch to worms. Just ignore the ads though. Focus. Worm and boss. I'm at 4.
Really nice job.
Finish the
Larry,
worms.
thanks. Pick those guys up real quick.
Another Sand Reaver thing. Kill the ads. Yeah, good job. Short notice pull. Hey, we're speed clearing AQ. I like it, guys.
The safe spot only works if you pay attention.
Yep.
Or run past where I go.
Oh, that is a strong healing chest. I just now realized that. Is that best in slot?
The siren people.
Alright, I gotta help my wife real quick. Temporary AFK. we have plenty of tanks, so Rage can keep the group moving if we once the loot's handled. Be right back. It should only be like 1 or 2 minutes.
Let's keep moving, ladies.
I like it, Dad.
I think this is gonna be tricky.
No, it's really good for Warlock and King Bird.
It's warriors and warlocks.
Venus. This is the warlock that just pulled aggro. Just one-shottable. You guys actually use it though.
Let's keep moving.
Dude, Pierce's alliance can hit his DPS. His speed is way better than last time, by the way, guys.
It has a lot to do with your confidence.
Okay, on this trash coming up, there's ads that look like the ones that Sartura had that do the same thing. They whirlwind, so you gotta burst them down first. If none of those ads are up, then you are gonna stack because the stingers will fucking charge you and blow you back. So Sartura ads up, you burst them. When there's no Sartura ads, you always stack on this next track.
There's an artifact here for characters.
Pick up 3 bosses.
I'm on my way, sorry.
Hunter, can you pet pull and then just back up?
Oh, thank you. Oh, damn, I guess I was out of range. I can't loot any of these. Yeah, I can't loot it. That's lame. No, I think I was just too far away. I already have a couple that I looted from tonight.
Okay, incoming. Move way back, everyone back.
Pro's client's frozen for a second.
Move back. First skull and then we're stacking.
Alright, can we,
Stack, everyone stack.
can we back up? No, we're good. perfect. Good job. No deaths, and I wasn't even tanking. Maybe we should do that more often.
Oh yeah, we should.
And that's better than no pro tanking.
Western games.
Let's play the game of spot the keyboard turn versus the mouse turn.
All we gotta do is just watch your stream now.
Just get a webcam and do whatever you want.
You guys need to back up still.
I settled all my binds without it, and so now I'm just scared if I bind something to him, I'm gonna fuck up too many times adjusting to it. And I do use it for Fire Maw, when you want to hold your camera somewhere and turn your character to make sure your back's not turned there after pulling back in a position. That's not true. I don't normally do that. Sometimes you have to adjust though. I've tried it before in close quarters where you can't see very well. It's not recommended. I was gonna wait for that one that patrols back up here, but we need to pull a little bit quicker pace than that, so I'm gonna try and body pull this one on the left. No, there's one coming from the right. Hold on. Yeah, and they'll range damage me real quick and knock me off this mount, so here comes one though, around the corner. Lasher's marked. Pulling. Okay. So it's a threat drop when I get knocked back that far. Just, it killed Dyer. So it's no one was tanking him because I got knocked back and it was a threat drop. Like just again. So these lashers, they do a threat drop knockback. We need 2 tanks on every single one of them. And they got to be outside that initial knockback to run up and taunt it right away. So the second tank can't be stacked on the lasher. Let's stack though. Yeah, so that's what's made a lot of these lasher pulls difficult, is that initial knockback on the pull or shortly after the pull kicks the tank away and resets threat. So let's designate a second tank on each pull on the lasher, and you have to stay out of range and then run up and taunt. Yeah, when you let him run too far though, he's going to immediately kick the second he gets into melee range. So then we almost want to have someone just run up and soak it, and then the tank runs in. I don't think it's worth the bubble pull. We just need to handle that the threat drop and knockback into better, and that'll be smooth.
Let's do full raid buff.
Yeah, spot buff everyone. Is Matt coming back? Who ended up getting the chest? Gratz green, nice.
Where is it?
I think it was back down the tunnel a little bit.
No, it's on the lasher right here.
Alright, who needed it? It was,
Alright, let's get ready to pull. So Idrir, yeah, I'll let you do it. I won't pull. I just wanted to help Mark up here.
Make sure you're ready.
Alright, lasher's marked.
We have to stack on this one after the lasher's down, so first skull and then stack.
So someone, I'm gonna run up and tank skull first, and then someone else after the knockback. One of the tanks that doesn't have an assignment, stand in the group and just be ready to taunt. So he hasn't done it yet. What the fuck? And we can stun him too, right? So like chain stunning these lashers. There it is. Yeah, they're immune. Stack up.
You gotta treat him like a Zerker in ZG.
So yeah, the tanks that are on the Wasps and the Stingers, our main tanks, our primary ones, they can easily tank multiples. So what we'll do is we'll have Bruteborn. Glute, you can pick up one of the Stingers for now, and Bruteborn, we're going to make you the backup. So you're basically going to stand in the range group. You can like ranged attack if you're bored. But then you have to be responsive. The second I get knocked away, you have to step up with a taunt or two if you get a resist. And then try to move them back to where I was initially, away from the group if possible. It seems to be completely random on those AoE knockbacks. Alright, there's one coming around the corner. Back up. Edge's ready. Lasher's marked.
Same thing for Skull and stack after.
Whoa, heals. I pros down. I aggroed the ads with my Thunder Fury, and I got one shot. Or not one shot, but I got globaled. Yeah, fuck. Sorry, that hasn't happened yet. Stack up. Glute's down too. That's fine. If anyone's dying, it better be the tanks. That's probably a big part my mistake. I didn't do any shouts or anything. It was just the Thunder Fury proc. Grabbed every single one around me, and that was a lot of burst damage. Just another time I have to fucking put this away. AQ sucks, man. Innate nature resist on everything.
I think it's the best way to play these cards with myself.
Yeah. I just have to weapon switch sometimes there. I need to bind that better. In fact, to conserve backspace. Yeah, there we go. I have my Quell on me. Alright, spot buff pro, please. Alright, 1 hour mark. Decent pace so far. We can pick it up. Let's get ready. I think there's... Alright, we're going to pull this one back. You can pet pull this one. No lasher, so immediate stack.
Yeah, okay. So pulling it
Everyone stack up.
Yeah, it's super simple. And now 2 tanks on the lasher is going to make these pulls pretty smooth, I think. So we have the whole room to work with. We can space out on this next pull. Let's let all the poisons get removed right after this dies, and second for mana, and then we're going to do this next final patrol. Let's get ready for pet pull. Whenever you're ready, Richard. Yeah, there is a lasher. So, Bruteborn, your lasher, your backup lasher with me. Alright. Alright, we don't even have to mark these then, just to save marks on, or it doesn't matter. There's no lashers, let's just pull these quickly and stack. Our big pack might turn around pretty quick. I'm not sure how deep they go, so let's be ready to back up. So let's stack, but be ready to move as a group in a second. And kill the little ones first. We got a skull up. And an X. Alright. Yeah, this is pretty easy. So basically, you know, on the ones with the lasher, What if we do the same thing? We still stack and tank all those, but we just tank the Lasher outside of that. No melee on the Lasher except for the tank. So, yeah. Yeah.
Maybe you gotta treat him like a circle and have the tank standing in the
I want to try it here. So I'm going to tank the Lasher away. Everyone else bring it back. And stack up on everything except for the Lasher. I'm going to tank it back here. Fuck, there. The Lasher's in the group already. Yeah, I just lost threat way earlier that time.
Start stacking.
Yeah, we also want to kill the Lasher as fast as possible. And without melee on it, that does slow it down.
If you
Big.
have melee on them, they can stun you and kill it fast.
Maybe it's only some of them have the ability and some of them don't, or it's just a heavy RNG on when the ability goes off.
Move Laz into group 1 for this fight. Tank stay T2, Rage and Pro.
Rage, well, I already gave you one.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and let Rage take the initial pull. And I gotta do my best not to pull away from there, so...
How much NR do you need?
Did we already count everyone? Yeah. I can barely hear you.
Yeah, for the last phase,
and
just
me.
remember that all the warlocks and all the hunters are going to use their pets to search something.
So you're 11, including Pet, and plus Laz, so 12, and then you have Rage and I, and there's 13, and then Rage and Pro are soaking as well. And then yeah, anyone else who's melee, you just throw on as much nature resist as you have, even if you're not at the 150 or 250 or the cap.
If you're not a melee or a hunter, you don't wear NR for this fight.
Yeah, it should only be melee and hunters basically.
Yeah, there's really no need to have me in the tank. I don't void walker.
Range DPS, you want to keep like a good ceiling of threat so that you can go all out at 30%. You don't need to go off until then.
Yeah, hey Rage, on the pull here, do you want to both, we can use Rage Pots and then Blood Rage, and then pull towards the end of our Blood Rage tick, run up there and grab them. And semi-pre-pot on the Mighty Rage potions, you know, and then... Alright, last checks, everyone's buffs, make sure you have everything you want.
Should we get more melee in group 1 with last Lawrence or the Pally for that nature resist?
Yeah, we do need a Paladin in group 1. Or no, we're good.
Why'd you let the Warlock out?
Man, people just keep telling me
Yeah,
to do shit left and right.
take one of the Paladins out and put a Warlock in, that's probably ideal.
Okay, who's... No, I did, and then I got told not to.
Hey
To
guys,
move something else.
all the warlocks are using void walker. Doesn't have void walker.
You can take Unik out, I think he has Red Aura, we don't need it here really.
Okay.
There's me.
Get a melee that needs
Alright, let's do that quick. No, we need to put a... Okay, yeah, that works. I thought we were putting a Warlock in group 1.
They're running Voidwalkers, they don't have their imp out.
Okay. Can one of them put their imp out? Can like we pick one Warlock to pop out an imp and put it in group 1? It doesn't matter that much. It's fine, but I lost world buffs. Alright, you're fine. Yeah, you're right. It's probably gonna die. Let's just get ready to pull. Everyone good? Can we stack up on Rage and I? We're gonna do a countdown where Rage and I pre-pot and Blood Rage, and then we'll count down like 10 seconds or so and run in. Or a little shorter than 10-second countdown. Yeah.
On melee, you're gonna stack inside the little red circle that's targets under her, and tanks you're gonna stand outside so you don't get stunned.
Alright, good point. We gotta run so far. It doesn't make sense for us to do it standing still. Alright, pulling in 3. Yes, pulling in 3, 2, 1, now.
Yeah, you're just probably gonna die, but the others will drag you down. Stay below ball tanks, please. Make sure you have a threshold casters for the last phase.
Flash
Like
next move to start.
20k.
Stand inside the red circle.
So also, something else I was thinking about, you know, due to the 10% aggro ratio to switch threat, I'm sorry, the 10% threat ratio to switch aggro, it makes it harder to tank swap towards the end of the fight than it does at the beginning. So yeah, I've been trying, and you're pulling away from me still. I gotta, yeah.
Remember to save your cooldowns for 30%.
Yeah, without revenges, this makes it really difficult when I don't have a rage pot here.
Frosty P is Frosty.
Yeah, so of all the mobs, maybe that's one where I don't want to blow a rage pot early. Because when I need it to overtake you, it gets really difficult. There it is.
Hydra, do it. Yeah, I missed. I'm only at 8%. Or 70%. 7.
How much time until your stacks change, Rage?
10 seconds.
Okay. I'll stop now.
Frostbite adds your little high on threat. You guys don't have enough of a ceiling.
Alright, mine's 20 seconds. And alright, mine's at 10. I'll try to overtake.
Got that one.
Yeah, we can let you hold it a little bit more, and then I'll take it over, and basically we can try and finish it. Alright, I'm gonna try and overtake now. And we'll just burn it as soon as I get it.
At 10?
30%.
There it is.
All
Go.
cooldowns, all cooldowns.
Rage, try not to grab any more aggro if you can. I'm almost... Yeah. That's on pro. Alright. Last stand's wearing off in 8 seconds.
Pop the poker, man.
Good job, guys.
That was a much faster kill than last week.
Healthstones will save your life, boys.
I used it.
And Fifi stayed alive.
Yeah, I'd say save it next time for that last phase.
Let's keep up the pace, quick reses. Let's keep moving, guys.
On these guys, there's been a lot of chatter on voice comms lately, and it's confused a lot of stuff. So let's try and keep the calls to a minimum. And I want all DPS switching to ads because we can't get more than 2 or 3 of them without having some problem.
Yeah, I'll continue to improve that too. Like, I've made some mistakes trying to coordinate that tank swap. Or even executing what I'm trying to coordinate. I think it was a mistake probably to use the rage potion early, because when we have to do a tank swap, that's what your boost is, you know. You're pretty rage starved in the off tank position. I'll also start wearing more hit gear to that fight probably, so it's easier for us to turn it on and off. I'm turned around. Alright, let's get ready for more trash.
can do the same as before with myself.
Yeah, so remember we got pretty good at these last week. Let's focus on the basics here, and we can get through this room pretty quick. Limited deaths.
So there's two types of stacks. There's stacks on boss when he doesn't thunderclap, and there's stacks away when he does and he's meteoring.
So either way, you guys are stacked up, and you're anticipating stacking on the boss, but it's a 50-50 shot if it's thunderclap or not. So basically let the first one, and then yeah, we're gonna keep pulling back here for the first couple. Not maybe not this far back, but we're gonna pull back. So let's get everyone ready to go after the loot goes out. Try to pick up loot a little bit quicker. I know it's hard. We're just gonna have to let you guys know you have a limited window to link because we're pressuring the loot master to keep moving. There. All right, I'll try to body pull. We're pulling. Step away until we know what he's doing. Stack. Stack. Everyone stack on the boss. Stack on him. This should be super easy. Get the ads, face him away. Melee, you need to be cleaving the ads.
Everyone ads, everyone ads.
I can still pull off a stack and give you the defenders back.
Ads, everyone.
So, yeah, let's get the ads down. You have to shift to the ads as priority, melee, and you should be cleaving and switching to ads constantly. You'll do more damage to the boss with your cleaves. Another thing is, it's important we get a really tight stack because the warriors do AO or cleave, and that makes it that much, more difficult for the tank to position away from cleaving a friendly. The tighter the stack we have on the boss, the better here. The only cleave is coming from the ads, so you literally can't get too close to the boss or pro where I'm tanking. Almost the exact center of his, red center thing. Remember, there's not like there's a hitbox, so decent though. Everyone out, run. Shit, we didn't explain it. You're gonna die. Everyone's gonna die. Alright, good job. Not that bad. Yeah, those deaths came earlier. We didn't lose any deaths on the explosion. Yeah, that is the easiest one for sure. Good job on the ads.
Warlock gives me self pets you don't have already.
Yep.
Because it can get massive with these
Bruteborn and Glute, you guys have been doing great. I haven't really been giving you many assignments. So on these guys, there's all these ads that spawn, and it's pretty much a free-for-all for whichever tank can grab them and position them away from the raid as efficiently as possible. So try not to taunt over each other if one of you already has established a better angle to point the warrior away. But like that, you have to stack and point them away. Other times when the group's attached, the off tanks, you're going to be with the ranged group, and you're taunting the ads there and facing him away. And when he does a thunderclap, that means all melee, you guys have to just kill ads the entire time. And then maybe once we start speeding this up, we can have you guys dip in and out, but for now. Alright, next one coming. If there's a thunderclap, melee has to be with the range group. Everyone back up a little bit more. Stack up. Start stacking and back up a little bit. There you go. Alright, get away from thunderclap. It's just pro and rage up here. Everyone else back.
Eat your hero out.
Call your name, move from everyone.
Alright, so you still stack up, but when we call your name, you gotta separate. Schmoozby's next. Get the ads, pick them up, face them away. Face them away as fast as possible. Laz. KGT. It's imperative when you hear your name called, you gotta run. Frost?
It hurts both of us.
No, I didn't. But
Boss Deeps?
Yeah, just watch. See?
Just have to be super quick to move. Susa, if you don't move, you wipe the raid. I want you guys just to... Deaths.
Hey guys, can we have one person call please?
Umkin.
I can choose, bro.
Glute. And there's no meteor with this, right? So you don't actually have to stack that tight as a range group. It's good to stay organized. Yeah. Because then you mitigate the... Yeah. It gives us more room to spread for the plague. Frost. Frostbite adds. Unluck. Also, by stacking, it makes it easier for the off tanks to pick up the ads and move them away.
Flash out.
Flesh sticks.
Bethel out.
Bethel.
Blue out.
Blew up. Yeah, sorry, Laz, you take over. You're on point.
Boomkin out. Night heal out.
Alright, get ready to react. Boss is either going to enrage or explode. Exploding. Everyone out. Stay away from the poison people. They'll continue to kill you after the boss is down. Alright, stay away from them. Yeah, so...
Trash, boys. Easy
Yeah.
trash.
Good job so far.
It was easy last week.
We're getting a lot better at this.
I think we are just getting nitty.
Alright, quick mana. Efficient mana regen. And let's get ready for the next one.
One on the right should be coming across now.
I think it's the best thing to go with that nothing.
Good. Yeah, I'm just making it.
Send your pen on left one now. Left one now.
Heads up, trade with warlocks, get some meltstones.
I'm ready whenever.
Less deaths, the faster we
Let's go ahead and pull now.
I don't like to pull them there because they can't see me.
Yeah, that's fine. We got an option. Here's the center one. As soon as you're ready.
The center one will be here.
Everyone back up.
I'm alive. I just need to get away from him.
Oh, do we need Fifi?
Yeah.
Dude, don't worry. Fifi's coming.
It's okay, bro. Last target.
One on the right is padding out ground now, so just wait for him to cross and pull him with the
The
other one.
right one.
Turn back.
Yep, yep. Dude, Fifi got this.
But let him die. He has to die.
Alright, you guys can kill the scorpion off me. Once I'm full rage, you can nuke it down. It's gonna take me forever to
Be
kill it.
ready for the call.
We could speed up these numbers first.
Fifi live.
Stack away, stack away.
Right side again, stack on right.
Same thing as last time.
Stay away from pro.
Last time.
Someone needs to get that swarmer
No,
off of him.
dude.
Get that swarmer off of him.
Dude, get out.
Pro has plague flesh, so yeah. Alright, you're good. Yeah, if you're just picking up an ad.
Green Gain's out.
These mock ads are full.
Flash out.
Quellion, in a second, once my thing drops, if you want to run up in Nightfall, you can. It's probably smart with all the ranged only on the boss. In fact, I'll back up and you can Nightfall, and I'll just max range it.
Sizzin out.
and then you can also keep help me keep Sunders and Thunder and Shout up.
Got it. Keep your gear out. Rage Maw out. Kill the mob on Rage Maw.
So Quellian's over here, so
out.
exacerbates primary tank over there in the group.
Oh, we got
Bruteborn and Glute can back him up.
Fizzle out. Flesh out.
Yeah, and Warlocks, you really shouldn't have a threat cap, you know, after the first 20% of this boss health goes by.
Boss out.
This is a good test, so
Vikinar out.
let's see if Penis can gain on me.
Poppy out.
Get that penis on you.
So far I'm still double his threat. So when I called it out I was double, but it was like, I forgot the numbers. This is an ideal situation though, because I can spam Heroic Strike most of the time. He's exploding, everyone out.
You're gonna die.
That's how I felt, man.
Great job, guys.
Alright. Quick mana, no deaths, that's beautiful. We're getting really good at that combo at least.
Hey, quick request, since we're not killing ads super fast, can we mark them with like a cross or something?
A little bit more mana. Get ready to pull here before he, you can pull him now as he runs away. Yeah, we're good. Alright. We can handle the hammer in a second.
Motherfucker.
He ports you, so yeah, he'll just port you on the threat table instantly. So, just I think you have to pet pull where you just aggro like the radius aggro, then run away and sprint. Yeah. Yeah.
Let Fifi show you how to do this.
Gotta make sure you never let the pet actually attack though. Alright, let's get the hammer figured out.
Okay.
I bet dude did not mention to, or mean to do that in raid warning. I guarantee you that was meant for loot council. Alright. Let's get ready for this pull. I'm just gonna... Yeah, fuck, if I body pull it's gonna be dicey, but we can run up. We don't have any more patrols. We don't need to keep hiding from these bosses. So we're coming. We're pulling. Yeah.
Be ready for the call.
Oh, Fifi survived.
Stack on the boss.
Got a boat plague.
Run out of your plague.
Back Canar. He's already doing it.
Qualian
Qualian.
out.
Tux.
Tuxidus out.
So
Schmoozby
Tinks.
out.
Schmoozby. Gotta be on point here. Can't lose anymore.
Pro Blazer.
I'm max distancing. So you got a max distance pro. I can't leave, but yeah, that's perfect. So move max distance.
Venus out. Venus out.
Back up on injury. On the flare.
Vlad out.
Last stand's wearing off in 2 seconds.
All range on the flare back up.
Shadow out.
And Quellian, when you come back, you get Nightfall. Let's just, I think we have plenty of tanks still. They can still point the warriors away.
Teen out.
Exacerbate.
Out.
Alright, be ready for explosion or enrage.
Blue out.
Stay tight for now until we know what it is. Enrage. Alright, big heals pro. Big heals pro. Just keep what you're doing. Don't change anything.
Hey, like Skull's been up forever, guys. You gotta pay attention.
Yeah, remember ads are priority, even at the end there.
You guys are just like sitting there.
Now you can argue in an enrage that skull's not priority, but I understand that guy had been up for a while, so you're still right. Let's move up a few more reses.
Rebuff paladins.
The enrage isn't that bad. We could heal through it. It doesn't have to be. The edge should still be fine.
Who wants the blue? What's the main crystal? Side's flat. That had a boy boss.
So spot buffs: Dire, Fizzle, Sizen, Unuk, Wallenby, Glute Salute. I shouldn't have to call them by name. You guys should have your UI set up. Let's get the buffs up.
We should always group right side and Clegg should always be left side.
That's fine. Also, we should max distance from the tank by default. That's common sense when we're stacking. And if there's two tanks on them, you guys got to be max distance of each other if one of you's nightfalling, etc. Pro needs a new Fortitude I'm wearing off and a Mark of the Wild. I have 1 minute or less on both.
Hunter could put up a flare, like we did last time. If you're last, that was perfect.
Yep.
Where am I putting a flare? I just put a flare out there. I don't know where I'm putting a flare.
Max distance from Pro Blazer that you won't get the Shadow Volley.
Oh, dude, that looks good.
We should really all be within 10 feet of Pro when he's running up, because it's always going to be a safe spot. You're either going to be outside of Thunderclap or outside of Shadow Wall.
Okay, let's do this.
Nice, dude, you stayed alive. Get your heaters.
Out.
Stack away.
Stack away.
Boss, right now, stack away.
Quellion, you can come up here. And in fact, Quellion, Rage Mod, you can go with the group with the ads, and then Quellion can just nightfall because it's still only one tank. So Rage, if you want to kill ads in the, it's up to you. Oh, the ads. I'm saying we got Quellion up here. But you're right. Quellion's not going to tank a lot of damage. Yeah. I like 3. That's a good call.
3 tanks should stack up in case you guys get meteor.
We are. No, we're stacked enough. Yeah. It's a big radius, I think. So range group, you're already in the proper position for the explosion. You don't even have to move, really. Just keep focusing on the ads when he dies if it's an explosion. Everyone out. Alright, got through the trash, no wipes. Let's get ready for twins, boys.
Okay, so I watched a video on this.
We're aggro and
Switch a little bit of what we do when the teleport happens. So tanks are going to position yourselves with your back to the wall, but at an angle that you get blown towards the stairs. And then warlocks are going to be just outside there, and you're just going to fight off the threat like you have it. But you should be out of range of the AoE. The tank should get smashed by the AoE, so we need big heals on that. But that should fix up the general problems that we've been having.
So to reiterate, the warlock stands on the stairs or the top of the stairs, or and is it the near stairs or the far stairs?
Put a mark on me. So warlocks are going to stand around like here.
Okay. And I'll be tanking the boss by the flame, yeah.
But with your back like this so that you get blown up towards the stairs.
Okay.
And then the warlock just has to make sure that he's the second closest. Or actually the closest doesn't matter because he's going to have the aggro on you.
Yeah.
The warlock just fights it off you. So as long as the tank is
Oh yeah. So so 2 weeks ago, that's the way we were doing it, but just not that exact positioning. I was getting knocked back into the wall with the fire coming out of it, you know. So it was the same principle. Well,
So what's the purpose
if you
of
time it
getting
perfect,
by the AoE?
you don't get hit.
Run out, and then
Yeah.
have to set it off them anyway. So
Yeah.
you have to think the AoE.
The second his
Yeah, it's
eyes,
just adding extra damage.
yeah, the second you see him casting it, you can step out of it and still be the closest or second closest. He'll still stay on you, and you can avoid the AoE altogether.
Alright, that's cool then.
So like, I think Rage and I have it down since we've been doing this for a month now on the running out, and the Warlocks never get close basically, and yeah, but the Warlocks should be like the second closest, obviously closer than anyone else, but never in threat of getting the AoE put on them.
Yeah, the things we're gonna take a couple of hits from the caster. So
Yeah, and Warlocks Trade Pro, I have flasks for you guys.
Also, do you guys have a shadow protection token for like the first couple when the aggro switches?
Tanks can do 2 or 3 shadow bolts, so if they have a shadow pot, it would be really helpful.
I have 4 on me if you want.
I guess the biggest and the most important one is going to be the first swap after we pull, because I won't have a
KGT Trade Pro, please. I can't find you. There you go. So all tanks are flasking here, and we'll use this in the
It's
trash.
zero to the south, please.
KGT and Fizz, right?
Yep. I'm so
Anybody have a
sorry
gift
myself, by the way.
Arthas?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, guys, this is the strat we've been doing for the first few weeks before we tried to mix it up with the Warlock standing closer last week. We don't have to worry about the exact positioning. We were fine doing it under the, the fire on each side. Basically, just want to stay max distance, and Rage and I should know how to avoid the AoE whenever he transitions into ranged. And it'll be on the tank for at least, 4 seconds, 5 seconds before the Warlock can pick it up off the tank. And that's also why it's important for the Warlocks to time their curses properly. So you guys will be calling that out. You were good about that previously. Everyone's flashed, full buffs. Let's get ready. ZG's wearing off in 10 minutes.
We have the Bug 100 group set up.
Yeah. Do we have it? I'm sorry.
It's group 6.
All right.
And then hunters will be helping out.
Yeah, 6 might look.
We see 'em.
We don't have a ton of our range DPS, so hunters probably have to help. Remember, no AoE. Have to focus the bosses and can't pick up any additional scarabs. And now the scarabs will blow up on either side. So they'll either enrage and become hostile or explode on either side at all times. So everyone has to stay fluid in their move. Can't stay still. It can wipe a Warlock on a tank transition. Alright, everyone step up if you're ready. Get on the very top of the stairs. I want everyone at the very top step of the stairs. Shadow Law, or Exacerbate, Bethel, Umkin, Blowg, Vladimir. And who's the tank? We want to have Quellion and Exacerbate both on bug duty?
We've got it sorted out, yeah.
Okay.
Unless I have shadow resistance.
Alright, last check. Make sure you have your shadow resistance good for the Warlocks. Let's get ready to pull.
Well, please don't have salve on.
Yeah, I'm doing salve. I got it off them.
Get closer, Aura. Yep.
Yep. Fucking Thunder Fury, piece of shit. Alright, pulling in 5 seconds. Rage, you can count it down. Yeah, slow DPS on the swap, good call. Alright, or slow DPS to begin the fight. Go ahead.
Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Stay away from the bugs that are exploding. We gotta stay spread and just react to the bugs. Stare at them the whole time while...
Curse of Doom's now. Curse of Doom's now.
Run from the blizzard. Good freedom on pro, I like it. Stay away from the yeah, good job. Teleport's coming soon. So stay away from the Emperor. The tanks should be the closest things. Teleport coming. Soon. There it is. Now we'll have them in the positions we want to keep them at.
Easy on right here as well.
Yeah, you can ease into it slowly, but keep your dots up. Possible teleport in the next 5 seconds. Be ready to move. If a bug explodes on this melee group, it's going to hurt, so just care for the bugs. Teleport coming soon. No AoE. Teleport now. Yeah, see, I avoided that one completely. I just ran through him. That's on KGT. No AoE. Just get out of the blizzards too when they pop up on you.
Curse of Doom now.
Looks like it's.
Hey, healers, be ready for rage.
Teleport coming soon. Get out of the blizzard.
My Curse of Doom didn't go off for some reason last time.
Yeah, so go easy on the switch then. It's going to be extra hard for Rage to pick it up.
Some fizzle.
Teleport in 6 seconds. Melee, go ahead and run out now. Because they never teleport right away, but they have the potential to. So I think at the end of the timer is the right time to leave. Keep pro up. Teleport coming. I got knocked back.
Don't run through the blizzard yet.
Move away from him. I got knocked back. Keep KGT up. Good recovery there. Good recovery. I fucked that up.
I'm getting back up.
Possible port in 8 seconds. Keep Vulner and blow G up. Possible teleport at any time. There it is.
There's a lot of aggro in 3 seconds.
Big bug. Alright, keep the mechanics down. Good job, guys. We will lose ZG buff towards the end here. Possible teleport in 7 seconds. Be sure to keep your dots up. Shadow Word Pain on Imp.
Doom now.
Possible teleport in 1 second.
It's on mad.
Mad, run back.
I got it. It's gonna be hard to move him.
Yeah,
Make
just
sure,
slow DPS on him. Yeah.
Just leave him where it is. I'll move him really.
Possible teleport in 7. Yeah, melee, be careful walking over to this next transition. Rage is going to have to move him. Possible teleport anytime.
Get away from bosses.
Doom now.
Get away from the bugs. Possible teleport in 6.
Sweet spot, just so you know, on the timer.
Teleport in 1. Stay out of the AoE. Good job so far.
Ones on me, mages.
This was aggro in 5 seconds.
Reapply dots. Get ready for the 20% push.
Don't get excited, just play the mechanics.
Melee, you're in for another 7 seconds. Alright, teleport. It's on KGT. Got AoE. Possible teleport in 2 seconds. Now.
Was it 5, 3?
Good kill, guys. Very smooth.
Good way to act.
Hit bracers.
That's on my side. Yeah, guys. Let's get a quick loot in. We're gonna keep pushing here. Get rid of the Cthulhu trash. I think we're on pace for an attempt or two. I think we're gonna have the doorway down after a little bit more explanation, and maybe a practice run in one of these doorways.
That's
Alright, so on the trash here, it's all about spreading it out. Luckily we have a lot of tanks in the raid already, but we still basically have every single warrior tanking here. Well, you know, I take that back, let me count real quick. So we have our normal 4, and we have Brute and Glute, so that puts us at 6 default tanks is what we're carrying right now on this roster. Yeah, Flash 6. We're at 7. So Brute and Glute, you guys are... Okay, Glute's... I'm sorry, you're right. What am I thinking? Glute's... Alright, so it's just Brute. So it's still 6. But yeah, we have Flesh and Bruteborn, our default tanks, so that puts us at 6. Maybe I'd like to have 7. Let's let Gloki tank for sure. I know he likes it. And that's it. So if you're a traditional Fury, you get to do DPS here from now on. Other than that, we'll be picking up the champion, moving away. That'll be Rage's job on every pull. And then I'll be picking up one of the Slayers. Their kill priority as always. And then, I'm sorry, the Mind Slayers. Am I high? Is it the Slayers or Mind Slayers priority here? I forgot our kill priority. It's the Mind Flayers, right? Alright, so yeah, Mind Flayers are kill priority. And that's pretty much it. We got the whole room so we can spread out a little bit. It's okay if we aggro some of these bugs up here, just try to minimize it. We'll eventually kind of clear them out just by killing trash. Alright, I'm letting loot finish a little bit more. Let's get ready up here to pull. Edge here. Let's also go ahead and reapply your buffs.
Yeah, I need
it's not letting me type in the trade window. Retrade me.
If you have an interrupt, just throw out spare interrupts on the Mind Slayer. We have rogue assignments on them and just back up. Okay, we good to go?
Yeah, I think we're ready. Make sure we have Luke Council active.
Okay, throw your Thunder Fury ammo. Let's do this.
Alright, let's get ready to pull. I need someone up here. Let's give Schmoosby an assist and he can help me mark. Okay, good, he is. And then Laz, or Idra here.
The last more on I'm a G, but I can't type it.
Okay.
We'll do the next one. Why can't I target? There we go. We can pull this. Alright, we can do the next one. Let's pull like immediately though. Next one we have an opening for, even if it's not completely marked, we'll figure it out. Oh, this is no bueno.
Healers, if you aren't aside a tank, heal people. So how many tanks do we have? Did you think?
6 or 7 with Cloaky.
Fuck, I got mind control. Fuck
It's
me.
alright. Let's go on the next guys. Avoid the cleave.
With the champion, last. Stop killing me on mind control. Thanks.
Pros mind control 2. Pros mind control 2. We need all the tanks. Do the mind control, I forgot. It's pretty much every single Fury has to help tank here. Every single warrior tanks. And just spread them out and deal with the mind controls as best you can. I'll take the Slayer away. I got feared. That mana burn, man. So yeah, we gotta remember to kill the Mind Slayers away, or the... Yeah, gotta move the Mind Slayers away as we kill them. Alright, so... Yeah, let's work on improving this, because we've done a good job improving all the other trash in the instance. I like how Laz kicked in the kite. Oh yeah. I mean, we'll kill him off eventually. But that was... Yeah, I probably had it out too early there. Now the platform's clear. Some of the weeks we've done this trash whenever there were the Scarabs despawn, you know, overnight, so... Wasn't used to this being a no Thunder Fury fight as well. But it probably should be.
I'm bringing him back.
So other things we can improve is I was my bad call. No matter how many tanks we have, it's every single warrior due to the mind controls. Also, Fury warriors that are having the tank, it's helpful if you run up and soak some of those early mind controls. So basically you guys are the first wave to run up and taunt. And then yeah, whoever's once we pick this up again, it's either Pro Rage or Quellion will probably be main tanking it, and then just make sure we have Fear Wards up on them if we have that person alive. Alright, Pro's grabbing it. I'll be able to break the next Fear. Did I do it too early? Nope. Perfect. And rage at the end. Big Killzone Pro. It's about a 15-second cooldown on that fear. So quick reses. Yeah, I made a personnel mistake there on that pull, so I'm going to blame that. And we under-anticipated the amount of mind controls on these heavy Mind Slayer pulls.
Your last time is really, so I don't put mind control. We have some bugs around here. Keeping people in combat.
A lot of deaths, so quick spot buffs. Let's keep the pace moving for tonight. This is crucial if we want to kill Cthulhu this reset.
Take time to go through
Alright, continue spot buffing. Everyone get ready for these next pulls. We're going to pick the next good one. Edger, are you ready? Or last? Alright.
You ready?
Yeah, we got marks. Assuming there's not another walking around that corner. You can feint it off if there is, so. Alright, off tanks, run up. All of you, Blood Rage, run in and try to taunt something basically in this doorway. Right as they enter the doorway. And then main tanks will step back a little bit farther. Let them eat the mind controls. And you can kite, yeah, kite that warrior away as usual. Alright, I got Skull. Why can't I fucking taunt? Oh, I'm silenced. What mob silences? Is it the Mind Slayers? Get ready to get out. Remember to get out as these die. He'll keep healing Prue. While I'm silenced, I can't do shit in terms of taunting. This might be a wipe. Make sure we have wipe protection.
We have all warriors in there, thank you.
Yeah. That time the AoE silence pretty much like made it impossible for us to taunt anything, basically. Multiple kitings might make sense for us for now, until we can get comfortable and speed this up. So, I like the idea of kiting the Slayers and Champions. I don't know what silences me, honestly. I don't know if it's the Slayers or if it's the Warrior or the Mind Slayers.
I think it's the Mind Slayers dying.
No, it's the
This one just did it. The Slayer, yeah, the Karaji Slayer's silence, and it can be removed. So that's got to be priority on the tanks, and that'll help us deal with that a lot. And also, I'll dictate who are the soakers, so healers know, and who we want to run up and ideally try to eat the mind control by. And I'm just guessing, but I think it's by whoever gets on the threat table early. Maybe it has to do with their rank of threat. Let's go ahead and kill the champion. Get off Moon, guys.
Okay.
I wanted to kill the champion. We moved it away. That's alright. I'll pull it. Pro's got a Fear Ward. So I'll jump on the champion. We'll just kite Moon around. So good recovery. Yeah, we can clean that up by making sure that all of the tanks are priority on. Is that a magic removal, the silence? I didn't know what it was.
Yes.
Yeah, Paladins can do it.
have priests working on it too.
Yeah, that plus sacrificing, a 3 or 4 off tanks initially on the first wave. I think that'll clean that up for us. And Hunter kiting the champion every time.
Can actually fight every time. The champion and one of the odds.
Yeah, I like that.
Less stress. Less
Break
things to
in
fight.
unit count with damage, or is it just fear? I don't know if that trinket would actually break that or not.
I love it when we tank a mob that had been kited for a while, because he's just going to run to a hunter when we lose aggro or get feared.
Is there a particular reason we're not pulling them in steps?
What do you mean?
Like when we pull?
Yeah, I mean, we could be. We have all these bugs on the ground, and now we've cleared out the ones at the top of the pillar, so it's a little easier. We might just preemptively...
You give us room to kite, too.
Yeah. We might just...
It's like a 10-second pull to AoE them down, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's a good call. We should clear off with a platform, and then you spread out even more. Why can I hit boss deeps like permanently? Or it shows him as red. I can't hit him, never mind. Alright, so a lot of rezzing. Let's try to be efficient. Don't go AFK here, but stay tuned. We're going to try to pull here again in about a minute and a half. I think we have a way to improve these pulls significantly, so I'm all for constructive criticism. Felt to me like silences and mind controls are obviously our biggest threat. We had a way to deal with the mind control, but the silence caught us off guard, and AoE silence pretty much shot everybody. Can also spread out a lot if you're ranged or if you don't have a initial roll tanking these guys on the pull. I like Hunter kiting at least 2, so one of the Karaji Slayers and the champion.
Can you get tank targets out for the 5 platforms of that?
Yeah, so Skull-X, Square, and Moon are going to be the normal tank orders we do. And then the others are going to be the off tanks. So we'll do Gloki, you will be Triangle. I'll just mark you guys, and I'm going to... Not everyone's rezzed. So yeah, Gloki will be Triangle. Flesh Sticks, you'll be Diamond. And Bruteborn, you will be Circle. And then Star will be the Hunter Kite. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. We want you guys being the first to soak, so you need to be redundant with the main tanks. So I take back what I just said. I'll type it up.
They just keep asking me if they should be changing this guy for. Keep asking.
All the Furies should be standing by the lane.
Okay, let's do Mad, Death's Beast, and Teen. I think you guys are safe to consider DPS, or you can at least wear primarily DPS gear, but have a sword and board out initially until we get it under control, then switch into DPS. But you guys don't have to wear tank gear. And honestly, even the off tanks, you guys can probably wear less and less tank gear as we get comfortable with these pulls, so that way you can quickly jump back into DPS mode when it's suited. But so it's going to be Gloki Flesh, Bruteborn, and Glute Sloot. You guys are going to be our Mind Soakers, depending on how many Mind Slayers there are. So it's at least 3 here. Glute Sloot, you will not be involved if there's only 3. You don't have to soak. Alright, ready to pull, go. So yeah, Glute, since you're flexing, you can definitely wear more DPS heavy gear. Just throw on a sword and board when there's like a 4th Mind Slayer. And
there's some
incoming.
taunting out the doorway or the
Yeah,
stairs.
that doorway. So we can all back up. Off tanks, get ready in the doorway. You guys taunt in the doorway. Everyone else backs up, and don't break line of sight. So yeah. All right, run up and grab him now. We can kite the big one away. Everyone else is kind of running up now. Glokey's on skull for now. Alright, Pro's gonna taunt skull. I had an immunity to it just now. And we can kick these. Yeah, gotta kick the mind blasts. That's probably another damage source we're underestimating. So they're taunt immune, I forgot. The fucking idiot.
That's right, Daddy's got it.
Yeah, but that happens as we kill them. So we need to separate them and also do a better job. Actually, that mana burn flea, it's really big AoE. I'm not even sure if it's practical to avoid it, but we can try on this X. Let's try to max range X and see if we can avoid that. Glokey and Pro got it. Yeah, so you can max range the flea, because I avoided it from really far away. So everyone get max range from square as it dies. And let's instead of the champion, if we can continue kiting the champion, we'd rather kill the Slayer, but it doesn't really matter. Get away from Mind Slayer, max range Mind Slayer. Yeah, you gotta be really far away. It's over 30 yards, it looks like. Alright, let's get the Slayer over here. Keep qualing up. If we're yeah, just bring him back, lads, and we'll pick him up. And after we taunt off, just don't do any damage, because we're only equaling it. Oh, that looked fake. That was a real death, I guess.
No, that was definitely real.
So yeah, slightly better. We're still having a lot of deaths here. Rage and Pro have it. I have a fear word on Pro. Yeah. So we got to continue to separate, like get everyone max range from the doorway and only have the tanks up there. And I guess we're not even going to do like the soaker wave. We're just going to have the tanks right behind them, I guess. Because a few get like initially mind control, it looks like, especially if they had to run far to get to us. But yeah, 3 seconds on that. Yeah. Yeah, it's just all about spacing shit out. And now we can enter the tunnels. We've killed like 3 or 4.
I still like being in more here because we have a better space.
Yeah. Fucking love me some artifacts. I'm actually at 14 or 13 and a half. Not too far away. Yep. I think Dude is too. Probably anyone who's doing that quest. Alright, continue to get quick reses. Good job, guys. We can improve this. I think it's just a matter of more tanks separated from everybody else, and we have assignments up which should continue to help. Also, magic removal on the tanks for the silence is crucial. That's only to grab the other guys, not the Mind Slayers. So let's, I think we can approach these tunnels now. We got plenty of room to work with at the entrance. We don't see anything. Yeah, but they turn away on there. And then is there another one that comes deep still? I don't think so.
Yeah, on the left.
Okay, it's just one, so we'll be ready for it. So let's step into the tunnels. You guys can enter the tunnel system, but stay. Don't come up to Idra here. Kind of stay back towards Schmoozby and Pro. Go ahead and enter the tunnels. You can go through the doorway, but enter this room. We'll be killing them in here.
Yeah, no one has spiky.
They're here on the left side, so they turn there basically.
Hey guys, if you can res.
Oh, I shouldn't be over here. Pro's not ready for the pull. I'm out of position. Alright, I think we're ready on the next revolution. So moon, I'm not going to mark it moon. Circle, that's going to be a kite as well. That extra slayer. And that's all of them. I think. Alright, we're ready to pull. Get ready, guys. So 6 tanks on Mind Slayers. Everyone up. Off tanks and tanks. All of us are up here at the front. Off tanks running first, but only by a tiny bit. Alright, get on the Mind Slayers. Separate them. We're going to kite triangle, or circle and star.
Idra, just take circle.
Flush takes mind control.
Pro's mind controlled. Or I'm feared, actually. Do these guys have different abilities? Or that was a mind. Someone else got mind controlled and feared, I bet. Good sheeps. Get ready to run from skull. You got a max range at ranged.
Keep that up, he's thinking skull. You guys are gonna
Yeah, I'm trying. You can't taunt it.
I'm not full threat, guys.
Yeah. That's another problem we're probably dealing with. And there it is. It's on penis. Brute won't got it. It's not. He might have paid attention after that. We were all feared or whatever. Yeah, you guys, it's X. So we always stick to the same kill target, guys. Skull X, then square, then moon. So no one should be on square there unless you're a tank. So, yep. Good job max ranging this. We're still taking a fuck ton of deaths, but I think we're improving slowly. I got feared that time, so we're getting feared, silenced, mind controlled. The silence is coming from the Slayer. We've improved that. The fear and the mind control is coming from the Mind Slayers. So I think that's just better interrupts also on the initial pull. I think you can interrupt the fear, right? Just like you interrupt the mind flay. I might be wrong there.
The first year happened too because we pulled threat on skull as we were killing it.
Yeah.
Ran into the raid and feared everybody.
Yeah, also, whatever tank runs up to grab them first, make sure you're only grabbing one. It's a lot of spike damage, and then the healers get aggro from the beginning on non-tauntable mobs, which can be dangerous. So, like, don't use a battle shout, or...
No, I'm coming. Sorry.
Don't use a battle shout or a demo shout or anything like that. I'll also won't be using my Thunder Fury on those pulls either. At least not for now. Alright. Fear Ward's up on Pro. I'll be on the champion.
Last name.
I am.
My Pro's got it finally. Just went through some resists. I can break the next one. Better job. Are we out of combat? Still hiding something? Or it's a bug. There we go. So yeah, not too bad, guys. Continuing to space stuff up. Dealing with that fear on the initial pull will help. So preemptive fear wards on all the tanks. I know that takes a while. It's not always feasible, but that'll help. So Vuln definitely help fear ward tanks here before these pulls. Then jump in a shadow stance after the pull happens if you want. Alright, once Poppy's up, make sure to get quick buffs into him, and let's get ready to pull. Continue fear warding all the tanks.
My keyboard's not working last, but yes.
Okay. I'll come pay you for it.
We're not.
Back on my keyboard
Don't
is
pull
really
yet.
not working.
Don't pull yet. We're not quite ready. Alright, a little bit more mana. I think we're ready to do this. Looks like it's only 2 Mind Slayers, or...
I did salve, but I literally can't press anything on my keyboard.
So if your target falls on a Slayer instead of a Mind Slayer, you can probably just wear mostly DPS gear, and after it'll get picked up sooner rather than later. Like tank it maybe initially, but after that let someone else handle it. It's some tank gear. Alright, let's step up into the tunnel. This is the last one for us to worry about. Everyone clump up here in the, or scoot up, I guess. Don't clump. Tanks in the front. Get in position. Let's pull now. All the off tanks and main tanks up here. Alright, we're pulling now. Everybody get ready. Don't stretch out too more. A lot of people in the back. We have X on a Slayer. That's a mistake. I switched to the moon. It's now moon and square. Get out of the AoE. Yeah.
I was Mike killed.
I'm just square and I have target. A square.
Jump it. No, man. I was trying to type and do it.
I got you, Susan.
Keep forgetting I don't have a flask anymore.
So that's a lot better. Might have been a slightly easier one, but we're improving at least. I think just half the time, you know, identifying all the offensive abilities and explaining them is all we have to do. Yep.
You ready?
Laz, we're ready.
I wonder what to say.
Are we only kiting one?
Get on now, dude. It's on now, dude. I can pull it back at any time. Just.
No, we'll be
Tell
fine.
dude hi.
You can taunt him. Get a fear word up on Pro or Rage. Alright, I'll break the next one. Actually, I got a four. I won't have to. Fear coming.
Your problem now, but
Oh, damn it, they evaded too. And it pulled it back.
Alright, good job, guys. One res. Okay, so we're about to get to fight a different piece of trash. There's only a handful of pulls left before we're at the doors. We're making pretty good pace, honestly. I don't think we've ever made it to Cthulhu in under 3 hours before, so doing pretty good tonight. So we have one more patrol. It's like we've been doing. Everyone back up a little bit. We don't want to pull it preemptively. Only 2 Mind Slayers to deal with. So let's also kite the Slayer, and we'll just deal with Square. The backup, the Soaker for Square, you don't have to worry about taunting it. Let the main tank grab Square. You can just go DPS gear, whoever was assigned to Square. So that's going to be, or actually Bruteborn's a tank, so let Glutes loot and Bruteborn change. Or they're both actually.
Are we ready?
Bruteborn's backup, Glutes loot's DPS here. Yeah, we're ready. Alright, Soakers, run up all the tanks. Continue kiting, be ready for the fear coming through us. Big interrupts on the Mind Slayers. Lucky shield while we're off, big heals on him. Good job on interrupts. We should also probably have a rogue assigned to the other Mind Slayers for interrupt duty on these. You get focus on, yeah, go get Square. Good job on the focuses. I'll move circle over there. Knock back. I can bring him back.
Why is there so green?
To be honest, I probably can't see half of these, so. I'm just giving this shit to random people from now on.
Alright, Pro is fear word.
Yeah, those ones actually don't get random. Vlad cheated the system, that's how we got that.
Here comes first fear. Yeah, I tried to interrupt that one, and I had it within about a half second of the timing, and it didn't do anything.
Definitely, yeah. I wouldn't expect to work on that mana labeled one, but it should on anything as soon as like it'll do it on Nef too sometimes.
Alright, so change of mode here. I need fire resist in group 1, Susa or Unik. Yeah. And then we're gonna have Quellion and Rage Maw on the nullifiers. Big mana drain and big DPS. Pro's gonna take the warder, and like we did last week, I'm gonna be up here, or 2 weeks ago. I'll be up here out of line of sight of my healers, or I mean in line of sight of my healers, but the warder will be out of line of sight of my healers. So healers for Pro, you're going to stand where Susa is right now. And I'll kind of stand off to the right. We'll pull the Obsidian nullifiers, we'll pull back farther, kind of where the group is standing now. and then we can just clump them up. And we need our mana drains split between them. So go ahead and type it up in raid which one you're going to be mana draining on. We'll make sure you guys are balanced. Or Vlad someone might have already assigned that. Listen to if someone told you what to do. Alright, besides that, how many tanks do we need on pro? I got fire resist on already. Just a few maybe?
You saying healers? We need 3.
Or how many healers on pro? Alright. You guys go stack on Sousa, whoever's healing pro. Let's get ready to pull. This is simple if we do the positioning right. Alright, so Quellion and Rage, you guys come up here if you're ready.
Tuxedos up here. Tuxedos with Vikings.
If you're getting blasted by fire, back up.
Yeah, you got a max range away from the warder here.
Everyone should be on the flare if they are not healing.
Alright, Quellion and Rage look ready. Tuxedos, come stack on Sousa over here please, up in front of us, to the left of the doorway. Nice. And then I'll be like basically down here and the boss shouldn't hit you with his AoE. Alright, after the patrol moves, let's get ready to pull left door. I'll just run up and pull. Alright.
Make sure you got bubbles on the tank heals.
Pulling now. Pro's rooted. Can we Blessing of Freedom Pro as fast as possible? I have him, but I gotta reposition a little bit. Alright, I had to rotate. That should allow you guys to break line of sight around the corner there. Stay max distance on Pro. I have Last Stand wearing off in 6, so is Quellion's. So yeah, a lot of AoE on the pull. We just have to max range that better. And also I got rooted, I forgot about that, so we got a quick Blessing of Freedom on the tanks. So that let the warder get a little past me, and then for me to reposition him I had to break line of sight for a second, made it slightly sketch. When that happens, you guys that are healing pro, you just gotta jump down and eat a, have like one person designated to healing me while I position them basically. And then, yeah, ranged only on the warder.
Yeah, we're getting priest bubbles, so we can take a hit.
And the roots are actually dispellable by priest also to magic.
Okay, nice. So yeah, basically let's put a priest on pro for the pull, and you'll break the root off me. You'll make yourself bubbled to absorb any AoE, and you'll also be the emergency healer if I have to break line of sight for repositioning.
Tuxedos, that's all you, bro.
It's your time to shine. But yeah, let's do this next one with no deaths. It's very doable.
Also, I have no idea. Let us pull the guys to the right.
Yeah, we should have our hunters pulling back for sure.
So water don't have to stay there with you and
I like that. So Idra here and last, you guys will pull the nullifiers back to our tanks, Rage and Quelling.
Yep, we already know.
Since we probably have plenty of healers ready for this, everyone make sure you're max range, but on the next one, at this stage, Quellion, I think you can come into Nightfall, and they can heal you through these AoEs. It's only AoEing for like 1500, 1600. Alright, so 6 or 7 reses, make it 8. That's a lot of deaths for these mobs, but I know we're not used to these, so let's make sure we have 0 on the next one. I'll be better on the positioning. We'll have hunters pulling back the nullifiers, and everyone's really far away from where Pro's going to stand, and we're going to tank him in the same spot.
I'm gonna
Yeah, go ahead. Repair bar's it's marked. Everyone get over here on the side. Alright, let's keep up the pace, guys. We got 25 minutes before raid end, and I want to see Cthulhu Door.
Just real quick, so there's no confusion, L-Dude and Cuts are going to switch positions, and Dude's going to be the guy who follows you and is on your for routes.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it's good.
Alright, everyone looks good once Umkun's up. Spot buff him a few times. We're gonna pull. Time is of the essence. Last call for mana. We're gonna pull in about 10 seconds.
Rage, which side are you on? Left. Okay.
Alright, I show Umkun being rezzed here for the past like 30 seconds. Is he alive? Am I bugged?
I used it.
He's
Is someone rezzing him? Oh, he's AFK. Alright.
I'm back. Sorry.
we're doing the same exact positioning for healers, right? You're gonna have the same spot.
Yeah, yeah. Same as last time. Alright, spot buff Umkun a few times. Conserve mana. We're getting ready to pull.
Right on Pike, dude.
Yeah, same spot as last time.
On circle.
It's a different angle on the approach, but I'm gonna pull him back to the exact same spot and do the same thing. Alright, everything looks good. Let's pull. Big Poppy can get
Follow the
mana.
healers.
Alright, Pro's gonna step up and body pull, so I'm top threat. Or I should be able to range pull the warder, actually. So healer, come out with Pro here. I'm gonna take damage before I get back into the position. Alright, pulling now, guys. Incoming. 3, 2, 1, now. It's on Fikey. I had a taunt resist. Now I'm moving him again. Can you guys line of sight that alright?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's a lot better. How'd KGT die?
I got clean.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, we haven't been talking about cleave on those guys, so now's the time to think about that. We'll have to remember that for next week.
Well, you're gonna get them and you're gonna like it.
I'm gonna delete it.
That's good because it keeps giving me space to put it in. At least if you have all the colors, I can't give more to you.
Dude, I got my yellow one. We're good.
I'm pretty sure we can let that ignite stack go up as high as you can. It's Vlad's, right? I see him climbing, but he's still more than twice underneath me. Keep it rolling. Not gonna repeat that.
It's okay, it's on your stream.
Soundboarding
Alright,
coming.
let's take that go. Let's see what it does with that.
I thought it was. I was watching it in combat lag. Last I looked, it was Vlad's. Yeah. Good point. Alright, quick res on KGT. Only a couple pulls left. We get to work on the door. We got trash to deal with in a second. Back to the Mind Slayers. We have 3. Kite 2, 3 Mind Slayers. Actually, sorry, a different one up here.
Wasn't enjoy watching you throw with that pedal.
2 Mind Slayers. Alright, get ready.
Ready?
Yep. Spot buffs as we pull. Spread them out. Off tanks ready. Go for it. Good interrupts. Separate them a little bit. Still a lot of deaths. So is that cleave? There's like a whirlwind. Yeah, it says the whirlwind killing melee on the pole. We just gotta separate them more and before we run in. Get out on the Mind Slayers. We were a little too close. A lot of people ate the mana burn.
Do we have a tank on it?
Sun flesh.
Good job.
Run out. Everyone start running on the Mind Slayer. Max range. A little farther actually. I think you have to be at past 30. Off tank's house, so I have to be far away. Yeah, so you'll lose aggro during that after a Mind Slayer. So that was also killing us, where a tank was on off target, Mind Slayer dies, tank gets feared because he's too close. Or it's not a fear, it's a flee or whatever.
Healer died.
Well, that's the way it goes. Let's finish off square. And yeah, I'm not going to be, you know, a Nazi about kill order on marks. If it makes sense for where the positioning is, obviously, right there, it made sense to kill moon before square. Alright, bring it back. Ready for the soldier, or the champion.
Zeus is up teabagging and res people.
We can't, we're in combat. Spoilers.
Fuck you, Blua.
Yeah, come on, man.
Dude, I'm
Just
getting fucking
fuck right
wrecked
off
right
now.
now. I don't know how I feel about this.
Alright,
Fucking train.
pro's got fear word.
I'm already getting attacked by a dead thing.
Oh, you're dead too?
I mean, no. I'm alive still. No.
Next fear
For
coming.
Everyone that died, the repair box still left in the queue. We're gonna repair it.
Nice.
Slow DPS so they can't repair.
I like
You guys are no longer my friends.
Lincoln's my new best friend, man.
Dude, I'm throwing this wide open. Don't get mad. What the hell? Give
You
them some love.
called me out. You deserve this.
Quick buffs. One more big pack to deal with, and then we're done with these Mind Slayers. We'll have 2 easy Nullifier packs, and then we'll get to do Cthulhu Endure. We have 15 minutes to get that done. Definitely doable. On the kiting of the champion, I want to speed up these pulls a little bit, so don't take them that far away next time. Yeah, you'll build confidence, because I know you're scared of dying, and then I'm running back on us, so I get why you run so far away, but let's try to keep them a little closer so we can burn through this in time. Spot buffs on the dead should be about 5 or 6. I want to pull in about, let's give it about 45 seconds. we have 3 Mind Slayers to deal with here. We'll tank the Slayer and the Champion. So all tanks are on the Mind Slayers. And let's avoid the cleave from that Slayer as it runs through. So DPS take a second to run up, just avoid the Slayer. Alright, next time the mob pats down, Idra here, go ahead and pull it.
There's a moment when they go and touch all the way.
That guy never... Do you see a... Oh, I guess you're right, that's just a 2 nullifier spawn, nothing else. The next warder's at the top. I think we can skip those guys on the left, but we have less room to work with the top one, so... Alright, pulling now. No deaths, let's do this. Minimize cleave. All the tanks step up for the Mind Slayers. Incoming. Alright. Tanks are grabbing the Mind Slayers, spread out, step in. Big interrupts on them.
I'm fine control. Or food.
Better mind. Gotta stay on the interrupts, guys. Keep pro up. Alright, so remember when Skull's about to die, max range. Everyone start moving away from Skull. Alright, everyone out. Get away from Skull. Only pro on it now. Max range. I'm running straight towards these fucking nullifiers. Damn, that was close. Remember max range X as it gets ready to die. And then Qualian, move to the opposite side of the room because X is about to die. You don't want to be anywhere near it. Good job. Now square. Get interrupts and everyone out of square. Go jump on circle if you're melee.
It's cool, guys. I'll kill X by myself.
Alright, Idra here. I see you're close. Good timing. Perfect timing, actually. That was beautiful. I'm ready to pick up Star. Yeah, I had a taunt resist. Thank you, Loki.
Good pick up, Loki.
I'll pick it up in 1.
I appreciate you.
So how did Glute die just now? I'm curious, just because I don't know what the damage is. Was that a cleave? Is it a whirlwind?
I was behind him, and I just
took
damage on him. I just died slowly.
Check your combat log, see if you can dig it up before it gets too far away. Alright, 3 reses. That's a good improvement there.
Does that mean he hurts you if he walks on you?
Maybe you can't be too close to his...
Yeah, it was a cleave, but I was behind him, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It was a cleave behind.
Or maybe you were standing a little too far into his hitbox. I don't know. I didn't really see.
I'll try to max range it.
These mobs in HP 20 doing really well.
Yeah, that's probably it. But none of the other guys got it. Alright, let's get ready to pull. Just 2 here. Qualian, you can Nightfall. Skull and X. Split your mana drains. We're pulling immediately. You guys clump up here. I got people too far behind us. Alright. I'm pulling in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulling now. I'll take Skull. Rages on X. Qualian's Nightfalling. And we can clump these things up, honestly. Yeah, just don't cleave. Alright, now Qualian's on X, Rage's on Skull in the next pack, Pro's on the Warder again. And I'm just going to go at the top. Last time Sousa found a spot, he could avoid it on this kind of ramp, basically. I need fire resist in group 1. Let's get ready to pull soon.
Can you show me where you're gonna stand?
basically I stand at the top. You can max range it. You just have to be perfect. And you can also find a spot on this ramp where you basically, if I tank him where he's standing, you'll heal me, but you're not in line of sight because you're like more than half the boss is covered up by the hill, you know. So you just either have to max range it or find the middle point on the hill if I can get him in the right position. So I'm gonna run up actually. That'll help me get in the right position faster. And then hunters.
You're up there, though, better.
Yeah, hunters pull the nullifiers. Alright, is everyone ready? Everyone clump up, get ready to pull.
Dude, you're up here with me and Susu.
Let Loki get back
Get
here.
bubbles on the healers, please.
Last pull, guys. Let's get ready. Alright, pulling in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna try to tank him right here. You guys should be able to heal me and avoid the boss. So the cleave's still hurting us. We gotta be really quick on the hunters. We should make a channel. So like the hunters will have a lane they pull down, and that way we know not to run up. We avoid the cleave until it's on the tanks.
Like they must.
Yeah, they wrecked me, apparently.
Qualien can run up here. Yeah, he already is.
Back him up, bro.
Why am I backing him up?
No, don't move your position. You're fine.
The range just couldn't hit him.
Oh.
Oh well.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure the healers are happy, but the ranger... Yeah, I like what range did on the right side. Yeah, go where Fizzle is. Yeah, that's a good spot for range over on the right. I just got feared. What the fuck was that?
Healed.
He's at 90% health all of a sudden. Keep pro up. I'm down. Someone else got it. Get it over the lip. Big heals on Qualien. The fuck just happened?
No, he
He got
feared.
feared.
Did he reset his health? That's a wipe.
They get back out.
Wipe protection, guys.
We have an SS.
Just wipe it clean. Just get it over with. I'm gonna run back. I was up there at the top. Qualien, I think you and I have to run back. So does anyone realize what just happened?
You got feared and he reset. That was really
Yeah.
weird.
Run to him, Nightheel. Please kill
Oh wait,
yourself.
I wonder if it's because we were up on the side there.
Jump over the side.
It was right after we
Pull
had a
off,
bunch
you
of DPS jump up on the side. It might have bugged him out. Made him think that he wasn't there or something.
Is fear a normal mechanic of these?
No. But maybe he has a random roll, like his abilities got recycled set or something. But I've never seen a fear on those guys.
I don't know, let's make
He
sure we have a fear
didn't-
word on either.
He didn't nature's grasp, but did he?
Nope.
He probably targeted or attempted to target one of the guys that were on the side and probably glitched out. And that's why
Yeah.
they did fear.
Yeah, so we made an error by having... we wouldn't have known, but it looks like that's a terrain glitch where the mob doesn't have pathing to you or something. And I don't think I lost threat, but it might have been.
Definitely didn't lose it to me.
That's right. So hey, we got time to recover from this, knock him out, and then get a door attempt in before we go to bed. And then tomorrow we get to get a lot of work on Cthulhu and the optional bosses. It's going to be fun. But I want to get one door attempt in, just to prove that we can get into phase 1 clean. So let's regroup quickly, get this last trash pack down, get the door attempt in, and hopefully we'll finish within about 3 or 4 minutes of raid end.
Once you get all the reses up, please get warlocks up because we got a couple guys that ran back and we'll need some.
There's a lot of shards.
I'm gonna turn in my items.
Fikey just get summoned. Okay. Yeah. We should just... Yeah, I guess we got time if he ran back. That's our first wipe of the night, though, and it was from a glitch, so good job, guys. Or was it our first? I think it was our only.
Yeah, that was the first.
So hey, good job. We've been improving now. And I'm alright with our pace of progression as long as we show consistent improvement, and we have done that, except for the week we got fucked up with we chose to change our priority on instances. If you need a summon, be sure to type it.
Summon in Blizzard. Get that.
Yeah, I got it. I'm turning it in 1 second. Damn, I'm 1,000. I'm 1.4 away from Exalted Brood. Doesn't mean anything though until we kill Cthulhu. So get the final summons out. Everyone's rezzed. Start spot buffs. Let's pick up the pace.
So are we gonna change the positioning this time?
Yeah, we just need to pull him over the web.
That's gonna drastically change the healer's position.
Yeah, so healers have to max range it to allow DPS to easily access it, and we have to have healers max range, which means you can't use that line of sight break. I'll just pull them back farther. I think that should be good for everyone.
Healers should still be able to rotate.
Alright, I want to pull in about 15 seconds. Everyone get ready. Can I turn in my armaments before we kill Oro?
Before we kill Cthulhu, yes, it's on the left side.
Oh, it's where we normally do all the other turn-ins? Oh, so it,
No,
the...
you have to go through the door of Cthulhu, right? But on the other side where we...
Oh, okay.
You don't do before Cthulhu.
I know what you mean. After this guy.
Just
Yep.
follow Kate.
I know what I'm doing. Alright, let's get ready to pull. Alright, pulling in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. I'll pull back to here. Max range. I got feared, so yeah, this one fears. That fear word, maybe it just went off too late out of the fear, but it felt like maybe it didn't break it. We'll see. I have one on me now. Re-established max range. Keep pro up. Okay, I have cooldown on Berserker Rage for 7 seconds. I need another fear word before...
Okay.
Yeah, so Volnan Green can be rotating that. I think maybe it's only every 30 seconds. There it is. I saw a cast bar for it. We can try to interrupt it as well. So these guys do fear occasionally. That seems to be a random one. And he hasn't rooted. So is it either fear or root?
Learn something new every day.
It stays consistent with the voter polls before.
Yeah, because until we reset him, basically, it was the same. Or maybe not.
No,
I might be reading you into that.
I don't think you can max range this.
I'm max ranging you right now.
Alright, so we're officially concluding our raid time as we kill this warder. We got plenty of time to get one nice attempt into the doorway, so I'll be explaining the strat. Here in a second, we want to remake groups just so we also practice grouping up into our 5-man pentagon formations. So after this warder dies, I want, if you're not melee, I want you to drop raid temporarily. Stay clumped with everyone. We'll invite you again, but we need only melee in the raid so we can spread them out evenly, assign our point mans for each group, all 8, and then that'll also dictate where you run in. So let's go ahead and reference that diagram again. I think I have it on my desktop. I'll share it in Discord here while we reset. Let's keep this brief. I don't want to run more than a few minutes over raid time, but I think it's important we get one test entrance in through the doorway before we go to bed. I've had a lot of complaints of us running raids over. I'm not sure if that's a vocal minority or if we have a lot of people with issues with it. We're going to be make sure we ending it near on time tonight. Can't resist attempting a good Cthulhu door before we go to sleep. So let's get ready to the doorway. Literally, this is going to take 3 minutes. I think it's important everyone gets one attempt in practice before we go to bed. So yeah, I'm not even, in fact, I don't even really worry about groups. Let's go ahead and rejoin. I'm not even going to make everyone leave group. So yeah, let's just everyone rejoin the raid. Yeah. So in general, let's throw a melee in each group, just so they know who the point men are and they can practice. And then let's basically pull right when we get there. Alright, don't step into the doorway. Very crucial once you arrive here. In fact, we're going to have everyone clump on the right side. A strategy I like that I saw. And then we're going to have the hunter soaking. You're going to be on the far left side all by yourself. You're going to peek. The second he targets you, you run down the left side. Everyone else runs in immediately. And we're basing this off the target of target. Sorry, go ahead. Did you hear what?
If someone wasn't here yet, you stay here, don't get closer to them.
Yeah. So hey, listen guys, we're basing this off the target of target. The mechanic is the second he targets someone, the first 2 lightning bolts are guaranteed to go off on that person. So it's going to be a hunter on the left side with nature resist gear. He peeks out with his mount on. Cthulhu targets him. It's going to take 3 seconds for the first lightning bolt goes off. So within a half second of the hunter peeking out, and you base this off target of target, then everyone runs in from this right side. So we all stay super clumped on X. So let's get everyone literally clumped up on X as much as possible. And then we're just going to practice getting into the room, spreading out, and then going to where our groups are basically. So we want to try and stay within our party. I don't really have assignments. It's not critical here. Let's just spread out, kill some of these worms that or the eyes that pop up. So everyone stack on X, 100%. And Idrihir or Laz, can one of you be the hunters?
I'm already ready.
Soaking? Alright. And you're going to do it from the other side. So approach the other side by walking all the way back, hug the back wall, move to the other side, and then come back. Yep.
Somebody gonna call when to run out.
So yeah, you guys observe how Laz moved to the other side. That's what you have to do to avoid aggroing. And so yeah, we're basing this off target of Cthulhu. So everyone should have Eye of Cthulhu targeted. It'll be about a half second to 1 second after he steps out to eat it. Invite Blowgy and Wallenby. Let's go. Alright, we're ready. So we're going to do a countdown in a second. Everyone clump on this group up at the front even tighter. Nightheal, you can get tighter. Quellian. Oh yeah, turn your add-on on. What is it? CTW? Slash... Jesus fuck. Who did it? Alright, we're calling it. So whoever did that can sleep with knowing they just fucked our attempt for the night, but... That's going to happen, it feels like, every time we approach this. I was streaming. Alright, anyways, hey, we make mistakes. I'm not going to get too angry about it. That's it. Thank you for raiding with us tonight. We went 4 minutes over. Hope that wasn't too big of an issue. Good raid overall. We didn't get, we didn't get a wipe until we had a bug on the mob. So, very consistent on the trash. I like that. Consistent improvement on our trash. The timings got a lot better. This is by far the best we've done in 3 hours. I think with what we learned on trash, we can definitely get our times down to around 2 pretty quick. Speed up a lot of that, minimize deaths. That just kills us on timing. But yeah, overall pretty good. Not too bad. We're a little low on turnout at raid start time. Obviously, we're going to keep recruiting. I think also once some people in reserve roles realize there are openings in the main raid on main raid nights, we'll have a little bit more people. It also might be a little bit of lag from Memorial Day weekend. Sorry, summer too. A lot of people will have travel plans coming up or time that they didn't have before. So, but yeah, guys, thanks again. Thanks for listening to me all night. Solid attempts. I'm still gonna have anyone who wants to stick around. We can practice door. We got reses coming out right now, so if you don't have to go, give me another 5 minutes of your time, and we're just gonna practice running into the room. Very low pressure. We're definitely not gonna make a kill attempt. So
Do you have any major
I don't want anyone to feel like they have to stick around.
I'm gonna come since I'm.
Make sure to upload the stats before you guys wipe a bunch at the door.
Good point.
I mean, not that we're chasing meters or anything, but you know, just so that it's not like.
Well, I mean that's. I don't know. It's fair. I'll upload real quick.
Wipes on Platoon is not a big deal. It means
Yeah,
Platoon. I'm
exactly.
not ashamed of that anyway at all. We did awesome